This is Plant-Based Briefing. What is vegan hair care? By Sara Kelley at vegnews.com. And I'm Marian Erickson, host of this curated content plant-based podcast, where I narrate a variety of articles on plant-based, compassionate, and eco-friendly living with permission in about 10 minutes or less every weekday. And I like to give shout-outs when I get a review or somebody reaches out to me with something nice to say via email. I received an email recently from a listener that said, "Hi Marian, I'm a new listener of your podcast. I've almost listened to every episode. Our attention span these days seems to be about 3 inches, which is perfect for your plant-based briefing podcast. You do a great job of condensing articles for us to look into. Please keep up the invaluable work you're doing. I'm always excited to listen to new episodes when I'm notified on Spotify." So I really appreciate that because I don't interview guests here. I don't have interaction back and forth with people. I'm just here recording in my booth. And so when people do leave a review or do reach out to me, it really makes my day. So thank you so much for that. And today's episode is from Veg News. They were launched in 2000 and they're the largest vegan media brand in the world. They have a best-selling plant-based magazine, which is great to subscribe to, great to share with people. And they create amazing content from food and fashion to travel, celebrity interviews, beauty and health info, like today's episode. They have a meal planner. They have a guide section on their website that's full of great information for eating plant-based and vegan. And they also have a vegan weddings website, veganweddings.com. Oh, and vegan travel excursions, which is on my bucket list at some point to be able to join some of those as well. And now let's get to today's plant-based briefing. What is vegan hair care? By Sara Kelley at vegnews.com. Going vegan is more than the food you eat. Learn how to easily build your new vegan hair care routine in just a few steps. Traditional hair care products have a long-standing history of not being vegan. For centuries, yes, we mean that literally, animal ingredients have been used in hair care as a means to clean, condition, and style hair. However, the hair care industry is experiencing a radical shift. Shoppers are finally calling on their favorite beauty brands to make the switch to vegan and cruelty-free ingredients. And just as we've seen in the food industry, a bit of innovation and more intentional ingredient sourcing has led to the development of vegan alternatives that perform exactly the same, if not better, than their animal-derived counterparts. No longer a niche or hard-to-find category, vegan hair care is extremely accessible. With a little research and planning, you can easily transform your entire hair routine with all cruelty-free and vegan hair care products. How to know if a beauty product is vegan? Knowing how to identify a vegan beauty product may initially pose some challenges. Most consumers just aren't educated on the ingredients that make up these household items. Some of the most common and well-known animal-derived hair care ingredients include keratin, collagen, elastin, beeswax, silk, squalene, carmine, and lanolin. With that said, many animal byproducts often sneak into the ingredients lists, disguised under different names. Carmine, a colorant made from the crushed shells of the cochineal insect, is also referred to as natural red 4, E120, and CI 75470. In some cases, ingredients can be found in both animals and plants. For example, stearic acid, known for its ability to emulsify products and soften hair, can be derived from either sheep stomach or plant fat. Oftentimes, products that are 100% vegan will state this directly on the packaging. Reputable certifications from organizations like vegan.org and the Vegan Society may also be present on the packaging. If the packaging does not explicitly state its vegan status, it's best to either reach out to the company directly or avoid it altogether. What's the difference between vegan and cruelty-free hair care? Animal testing continues to be an outdated practice when it comes to determining the safety of cosmetic products. And contrary to popular belief, vegan and cruelty-free are not synonymous. Just because a product is vegan does not guarantee that animals were not harmed in the creation of that product. Animal testing can happen at virtually any stage of product development. Individual ingredients, vegan or not, can be tested on animals to see if it causes negative reactions. This can occur at any other stage of formulation as well, even after products hit shelves. In some countries, cosmetic animal testing has been outlawed. The EU and Mexico are 2 nations that have banned this practice. Other countries, such as China and the entirety of the U.S., have fallen short in banning cosmetic animal testing. Thankfully, a handful of U.S. states have passed legislation banning the sale of animal-tested products, a step forward to ending the inhumane and unnecessary practice for good. Still, it's important to remember that a vegan product does not guarantee it is also cruelty-free. One way to verify a cruelty-free product is to scan the packaging for reputable cruelty-free certifications. Leaping Bunny and Choose Cruelty Free are the two most respectable organizations. PETA certifications, while popular, do not abide by as strict regulations as the latter two. Therefore, additional research may be necessary to ensure you are making the most ethical purchases possible. Where to buy vegan hair care? These days, accessing and purchasing vegan and cruelty-free hair care is easier than ever. Vegan options can be found in nearly every retailer, whether that be in stores or online. Popular retailers like Sephora and Ulta make finding vegan hair care products a breeze. Just look for the vegan label. Other retailers such as Target, Walmart, and CVS also carry a wide selection of available options. Again, check those cruelty-free and vegan labels. They're easy to spot and don't require reading a long list of ingredients you can't identify or pronounce. See a list of the 15 best vegan and cruelty-free hair care brands linked here. You just listened to What is Vegan Hair Care by Sara Kelley at VegNews.com, and I'm your host, Marian Erickson. And don't be afraid to ask your hairstylist to purchase some vegan products for you. I mentioned it to my hairstylist when I was going in for a color and asked her if she had any vegan and cruelty-free products. She had no clue, so I sent her some links, and she ordered a vegan and cruelty hair color for me. And when I went in, I was so appreciative, of course. She had also thought to order the shampoo and conditioner, which wasn't even on my radar, duh. So make sure you ask. There's no reason why your hairstylist shouldn't provide you with those products if you let them know what it is that you'd be looking for. So please share this episode with anyone who might benefit, and thanks for listening.